accustomed to seeing derbies named when clubs are more geographically aligned, but these two clubs have been on the same trajectory over the last couple of years since their entry and re-entry into Football Brisbane competitions. And they've certainly built a rivalry. It's St George Willawong versus Caboolture here at St George's Park at Willawong. As we see the two teams coming out, the referee is Carl Harper. Free kick to be taken by Hayes for Caboolture. Oh, it just drifts over the head of Wilson coming in at the far post. St George Willawong through John Rose, gets the cross. First time, nodded on. Over the target though. All into the box. It falls now for Wachi. Wachi, he's got a number of defenders to try and deal with. And a soft effort in the end for Boyle to pick up. Caboolture in the attack. Hillier! Oh, across the face of goal. It's taken a deflection on the way through, but Hillier just contemplating what would have been. He played it into the foot of the St George Willawong player. Could have gone anywhere. Played on by Sarah Mayer. Sarah Mayer confronts the keeper one-on-one, and St George Willawong have the opening goal of this encounter. Anthony Sarah Mayer straight over to the bench. And the home supporters in raptures. Let's take a look at that. The ball through looked like it was from Stojanovic, I should say. And Sarah Mayer does all the rest. Control coming in from Rogers. And St George Willawong oh so close to finding a second before the half-time break. Free kick to the Snakes. It's drifted high. Has it beaten everyone? It's beaten the keeper, but not the crossbar. Let's grab a second look at that. High. And unfortunately for Caboolture, they've been denied by the woodwork for an equaliser. Free kick will go the visitors' way. Sonji not happy with that decision. It's the Caboolture player who gets back to his feet. So free kick will be taken by Hayes. It's looped high and long into the box. And in the hands of Petrovic. Wilson. Out calling for a yellow card. And there'll be one produced to the St George Willawong player. And he's been asked to retire to the wall. So free kick taken by Hayes. Petrovic was off his line. Caboolture player advancing at rapid rate, so the home side still ahead after the hour mark. And there's plenty of feeling in this one. Yellow card is produced. It's a second, and St George Willawong go down to 10 men. It's Sarah Mayer who's protesting his case quite vociferously to referee Carl Harper. But it won't matter. Sarah Mayer gets an early shower. So 25 minutes to play. Now Caboolture have the numerical advantage, and they've immediately taken advantage of that fact from the corner. It's swung in low, and Michael McEvoy is the man that scores the equaliser for Caboolture. McEvoy puts the ball forward this time. Now at the feet of Scotts, and Cameron Scott shortly after. Caboolture go ahead for the first time in this game. A quick nod on and Scott. St George Willawong, since going down to 10 men, look a little bit disorganised now. And Caboolture, they're just lining up at the moment. Hillier trying to get the better of the defender. And again, the referee is busy in this one. Donegal and Caboolture player come together. And it's a penalty. So MCEVOY to step up and saved by Petrovic. And St George Willawong defend away the save. And it almost could have been wrapped up there for the Snakes. Now the referee's whistle is blown again. They're trying to play advantage there as it's just a little collect of the heel of the Caboolture player. Petrovic has thrown the ball away. He's going to go into the notebook, and that'll be for dissent. So that's 10 minutes in the sin bin. So now St George Willawong are going to be forced into a change of keeper as well. In the box, Fairgrieve. Rounds one defender, plays it in short, and Cameron Scott has a second, and with 60 seconds remaining, Caboolture look like they've wrapped the 3 points up here after conceding the goal in the first half. So into the 6th minute of stoppage time. Still time for St George Willawong to score, although Carl Harper has brought the match to an end. And in this derby, this Viva Brisbane Capital League 1 match from round 7 in the catch-up, it's Caboolture prevailed with 3 late goals to defeat St George Willawong.